now is immigration attorney David Leopold. Hi, David, and welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. This story has gotten so much attention online and so much attention in the national media. A lot of people are saying it's unfair. However, this gentleman was in this country illegally. So in your mind, was this unfair?
Well, yes, of course it was unfair. This gentleman was supporting children. Look, I guess we have to sit back, you know, with all of the back and forth that we see with talking heads on TV and ask ourselves, is this who we want to be as a nation? Does this country, is this making us safer, taking a dad out of his home who's supporting his children and deporting him? Somebody who has no criminal history, who's fed his family, who's done what you're supposed to do when you come to America, build a life, build a family, and work hard. This flies right in the face, what Donald Trump is doing to this country, whether it be in immigration, whether it be in foreign policy, whether it be, you know, in the environment, flies in the face. It insults who we are as a country. It insults our American values. To take a man out of his home, to separate children, Carol, from their mothers and their fathers at the border. That's not what America does.
I know. There is no doubt it's just heartbreaking. But help us understand. He got a deportation, a voluntary deportation notice in 2010.
Right.
And he was supposed to, and he said he'd leave the country. Why didn't he? I guess that's, you know, for people who strongly believe in law and order, right? And I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Like, why didn't he leave the country in 2010?
Well, you know, this isn't really about law and order. We all want the laws enforced. We all want to make sure you commit a crime in this country, you go to jail, period. But let's talk about priorities. Does it make sense, Carol, to go after a pizza delivery man and use those ICE enforcement resources, those agents, to go after a pizza delivery man who's trying to make a buck for his family, rather than go after a drug dealer or go after somebody who's a security threat? It's a question of priorities. We have limited resources. What we should be doing is focusing first on the people who are going to do harm. It's almost like if you're a police officer and you're standing in a street, and over here you see somebody trespassing, and over here you see somebody robbing a bank. Who does that police officer go after? And what Trump has said to the police officers or to the ICE agents, you know what, go to the low-hanging fruit, because we need to up our numbers. Go get the jaywalker. You know, the immigration system is broken. This man was married to a United States citizen. He has children. There should be a mechanism in the law so that he could earn his way to legal status. And I think that's all he would ask. Nobody's asking for anything.
The New York governor has offered to pay his legal bills. Is there a way that this man can fight? Because he's in custody now, right?
Look, he's in custody because ICE has made a choice to lock him up. They could make another choice, and they could use their common sense and their discretion and let him go, and let the courts take it back to the courts. He has a wife. She can petition for him. He's got children. He may actually be eligible for a green card. So let's go back into court and let that play out. There are mechanisms in the law to allow it. We just need a government. We just need an administration. We just need a president, Trump. We need the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, to have some compassion for people and to stop playing games with our emotions and to stop telling us that they're doing something when all they're really doing is making this country more dangerous. Because think about it, Carol. The ICE officers that spent their time the other day going out and arresting a pizza delivery man were not, at that same moment, going out and looking for a security threat, somebody who may threaten our communities, or looking for somebody who had committed a serious crime. That's what the priorities are. It's all about common sense.
David Leopold, you're absolutely right. We should really work this problem out. We really should. Why we're not? Well, I know why we're not, because our lawmakers lack courage, right? Let's just put it on the table.
Yeah.
David Leopold, thank you very much.